The roguelike genre has expanded, changed, and evolved over the past 40 years. Some may call them roguelikes, some roguelites, others have their own definitions, dungeon crawlers, deck builders, even slot machines, but one thing remains the same. We all love this wacky genre that challenges us and gives us hours and hours of content and fun. Today we're going to take a trip through time, through the history of roguelikes, looking at some of the most famous roguelike and roguelite games since the creation of roguelikes all the way to 2023. There's only so many games we can hit, but we're going to take a look at some of the most influential, primarily in the roguelite genre. The trick? Every time we get hit, the game changes. Let's get started. We start in 1980 with the creation of the roguelike genre. This is Rogue, a game that is essentially just a turn-based, simplistic, DOS graphic style game that released in 1980. This was the mother or father of all roguelike games. It's a difficult game, very hard to win, and a lot of really wonky ideas inside of it. We have a scroll that is titled Nedhe, and I don't really know how to use the scroll either. There's a lot of ideas and mechanics in this game. I just threw something all the way over here, man. Okay, come pick this up real quick. We can go through doors and explore the levels. The goal is to eventually find the exit to the level, which is a staircase. And then there's, we got a splitting path here. And then there's a large majority of items that you can grab and enemies that you can defeat and paths to find. So here we have our exit down to the next floor. But we do have this K right here, which I believe is a kestrel. I swing and I miss. The kestrel does not hit me. I swing and I miss. The kestrel has... Okay, well... well, you know, this is about how I expected Rogue to go. And now we move into a game that a lot of people did not realize at the time was a roguelike. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, jumping all the way to 2005. Unfortunately, not a game that I ever played back in the day, as I was not really into Pokemon or roguelikes at the time. Don't shoot me, I was like 6 when this came out. Let's explore and see what we can do here with Bulbasaur and Pikachu. There's already an enemy right here. I'm gonna run away. I'm gonna run away because I do not feel prepared to fight this lad. Oh frick, he's cutting me off at all sides. Okay, he's leaving. Let's go this way. I'm gonna come up here and we're gonna try to escape into this area. I have to fight, right? I have to fight. Get in here. He missed. I attack. How do I attack? I attack? That seems good. That seems very good. I would like to attack. He took 7 damage. Oh, and I also take damage. But now we start to move into a bunch of games that you're going to recognize as a roguelike fan. This is Spelunky Classic, which is the first version of Spelunky that was ever released by Mossmouth. So let's see how well I can do in Spelunky 1. I don't have a ton of faith in myself, primarily because... boy, pretty much everybody knows I'm terrible at Spelunky HD and Spelunky 2, so you would envision that my Spelunky Classic skills that I have played close to 0 of in my life will not be up to snuff either. But I will do what I can, and I will try my dang hardest. Can you please get up this ledge, you little freak? Can we do like a run off of here? Absolutely. The controls are ever so slightly wonkier than regular Spelunky. Like running is left bumper instead of like right okay, fair enough. But now we jump all the way to 2011, 3 more years into the future to birth the game that really kicked off the entire roguelite genre. It's Edmund Macmillan's The Binding of Isaac, the original Binding of Isaac, not Binding of Isaac Rebirth, not Binding of Isaac Afterbirth, definitely not Afterbirth Plus, and probably not Repentance either. This is the original Flash version of the game that many players still consider one of the greatest versions of Isaac to ever release. With a nearly impossible DLC in Wrath of the Lamb that provides just some ridiculous eternal enemies that that hopefully will see one so they can just kick my butt and you can laugh at my loss. It's a still brilliant roguelike game, now over 10 years old. It's wild to even say it. Hell, Rebirth is actually 10 years old at this point too, which actually just pretty much pains me in every way possible. This is really not this Binding of Isaac, but Binding of Isaac Rebirth is really what got me into the roguelike genre. It's what turned my channel from being a Minecraft-based channel into a roguelike-based channel. So I definitely have a soft spot for Isaac. Many of you guys know that. I still have just like an absurd amount of muscle memory in this game as well. This is the one that if I was ever going to pull off the no-hit run in this series, there's a pretty decent chance that Isaac would end up being the game that I would potentially pull it off on. Although I don't know. This is. The muscle memory has died a little bit, man, because I'm struggling out here. We're good though. We are so good. A little cube of meat. I'm fine with that. I will not be going to a curse room. You can just suck it, to be honest. This is good. This is very good. We have a shop there. I am less enthralled about the idea. Oh, frick me, man. It went right into me. It went right into me. But now we go into 2012. 1 year later, Derek Yu has decided he's going to remake Spelunky Classic. And what an absolute masterpiece the game is. A game that I have dumped probably 300 hours into, and many people have dumped thousands of hours into. It's a brutally hard roguelike. Everything wants to kill you, but it's a game filled with secrets and mystery and all kinds of things to explore, all while trying to balance your resources and getting a high score and just seeing all of the secrets and fun inside of the game. It's one of my favorite roguelikes of all time. While I enjoy Spelunky 2 more, Spelunky 1 is a complete masterpiece to release when it did in 2012. I just want to, again, reiterate, it's one of my favorite games of all time, and it's an absolute blessing to be able to sit here and play it for a YouTube video in 2023. We move on to the next floor. There's 4 floors in Spelunky with 4 subfloors for each of those, so basically 16 levels that you have to go through. There's a final boss, and then there's some secret levels too, which, I mean, short of me having the most miraculous run of all time right here, which I can't deny, maybe I will have, okay? Maybe I will have, but I would probably not bank on it. I'm terrified. Okay, hello, sir. Little Indiana Jones vibe with that, but we can stack ourselves. Oh, I have made a shopkeeper mad. And this is something in Spelunky 1 that you kind of just have to do if you're gonna get the true ending of the game, is make the shopkeepers mad. Boy, there's just a lot of them, huh? What do you do here? What do you do here? Oh, God. Okay. I'm just gonna toss some bombs over there. Kinda hope for the... That's not where I wanted to toss that bomb. How about one right there? Kinda hope for the best. Okay, that's one shopkeeper dead. The shopkeepers move extremely erratically in Spelunky 1. And they want to murder you. They do. Oh, we're clean. We're so clean. Never been more clean. Give me all your items now that I've killed you. I'll walk out. We're what, like 6 minutes into the video? I'm committing terrorist attacks, so that's good. We got it all figured out. So now that the shopkeepers are mad at me, that puts us in a really difficult position moving forward, because they're gonna be mad at me forever. Pretty much. You can get their forgiveness, but the reality is they will be mad at me forever. And I just have to play my game. Play my game, be very cautious, and then absolutely murder them before they can murder me, which that's basically just the name of the game, is it not? Actually, the name of the game is Spelunky. Okay. There's a shopkeep right there. He do be angry. He definitely do be angry. As soon as he jumps over there, I'm running. Oh, my lordy, he's in. I missed the entrance for a small second there. gave me half a heart attack. Okay, drop. Here's the secret chest, which I would love to get if possible, but it requires the secret key to get the secret chest. And I'm not sure if you've noticed, but I do not have the secret key. And this is not a case of me doing encryption or anything like that. I don't have the public key or the private key either. Okay, send me up, please. And send me up again. Sorry, that was my security major slipping out again. Okay, I drop, I jump. Very good. Big spider is a problem, so I will blow him up. Sucks to be him. A little bit of paste for yours truly. And, very, very clean. So now paste allows us to have sticky bombs. There's the key. Would have been nice, like, a long time ago. I think I gotta do something like this. Oh my lord. He's just terrifying, man. Okay. We can probably... His shotgun's gone, right? So... Whoa. My guy actually made it up. Super jump? Okay, very good. Very good. I leave. I could collect the dog, which would allow me to gain an extra health, but I don't necessarily feel a reason to at the current moment. We have made it to the jungle, despite what Guns N' Roses said. There's not a lot of fun and games in here. It's primarily just more ways to die, but that's kind of the Spelunky way. Hello, my friend. This is where you pull off the procedure known as cascading bombs. You place a bomb here, and then a bomb here. This is not possible in... Oh, no. It's not possible in Spelunky 2. I will be just jumping and falling and then going in. It went fine. It went so fine. Why were we concerned? We have no bombs. We have no bombs. I will say that I think there's a planet in which Spelunky... Ah, okay. I was about to say a planet in which Spelunky is a game where I could not take damage in it, but I was brutally wrong. And speaking of games that are brutally hard, FTL, Faster Than Light, comes into the mix, releasing in 2012 along with Spelunky. It's a game that really helped to revolutionize the roguelike genre by bringing back kind of this turn-based style of game, but implementing real-time gameplay into it, which created this frantic, brutally hard game. Sure, I'll pledge to do what I can. Thank you for the scrap, my guy. Send me to this distress beacon. Only positive things can happen from this, I'm sure. Giant alien spiders is real bad. I will not be helping you. In each sector, you have to make your ship get to the exit, while trying to upgrade your resources and your power and all kinds of things to improve your shields and increase your chance for dodging and all kinds of stuff. Let's aid this Federation ship. We'll power our weapons and we'll go. So if we look here, we got 3 power available. I can power up our weapons, which is good. I'm gonna turn off the medbay for now and divert the power to our engines. Divert our power to our engines, right click to get rid of your power, by the way. By having more in our engine, it allows us to have a higher dodge chance, so evasion would go up. I think that's a pretty good thing for me. Here's our captain, our pilot. We can move him anywhere, but when we're paused, obviously he cannot move. We do not want him to move. And our lasers are going to be powering up, which allows us to do some nonsense. Now, there's a highly decent chance that I'm gonna get hit here in a second because they just launched a missile at me. So, FTL, it's been fun having you. This is one of the most brutal games I've ever played. I have a 30 episode series on this game. I got my first win 30 episodes into it. Highly recommend if you want to see more of this amazing game. We are about to get hit. This missile is going to obliterate me. I hope I'm wrong. It is not looking good, ladies and gentlemen. It is not looking good. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. And now we find ourselves 1 year later in 2013 with Rogue Legacy, taking the roguelike genre once again and revolutionizing it with a new idea, the idea of meta progression, getting currency throughout your game to continue to change and evolve the game to have more mechanics, more powers and make the game easier for you while still expanding your ability to get through the game, kind of providing RPG-like elements. This is an idea that then proceeds to blow up in future years with games like Vampire Survivors taking it over, but we'll get there when we get there. Let's unlock the smithy here, and see. This is now the blacksmith that we can get new stuff from, but I only have 20 gold, and I can't really afford any of this because it costs 60 gold. So now I find myself having to go right back into the dungeon again, talking to the blacksmith and doing everything that I have to do. But I don't have anything, so I'm just going to go in. Rogue Legacy 1 is one of those games. Sure, I will give you all of my remaining money. I can't do anything with it. Rogue Legacy 1 taken over by Rogue Legacy 2. Many of you may know Rogue Legacy 2 a little bit more, bit more modern of a game. Can I kill you? I can. You're a little scary, but I can kill you. These spikes in this room are freaking me out a little. If I jump too high, I'm banging the old head. Please, give me a little dagger right into you. I'm trying so hard to be good at the game here. I'm absolutely terrified of this. Oh, frick me! Nope, I'm out. Nope, I'm dead. Yeah, Rogue Legacy 1 was also like a brutally hard game on top of everything else, especially when you don't have any of the progression that I had talked about. And speaking of games that are impossible, launching in 2014, Crypt of the Necrodancer, a turn-based rhythm roguelike where you find yourself exploring these dungeons while keeping beat with your heart that's on the bottom of the screen. The only trick is that enemies are also trying to kill you in the dungeon, so I have to be very careful as I attack them, that I can still defeat them while gathering all of the things in the dungeon and making our way through. I find that my voice tends to go like this when I play this game. This is a game that I have actively avoided playing on YouTube because it's so difficult. It's just like the most difficult game to play as a content creator. And then there's tiles like this that bounce you around. You get multipliers if you keep the beat. So I'm trying to do what I can to keep the beat here. If I can make it out of floor 1, I will consider this to be a massive win. I'm telling you that I'm not exaggerating when I say that I am just horrible at this game, okay? Just absolutely horrible, and so far, I'm doing better than I think I've ever done in my life. And you're gonna go, Tyler, you fought like 4 enemies? You know what? That's 4 more enemies than I killed the last time I played this game. So, oh, what the frick? Okay, I am not prepared. I'm running away like a little baby. This guy's coming. He's coming, and he's hot and ready. Okay, he's so hot and ready. I could have probably put more emphasis on the not he's so hot part, because that alone raised a lot of questions. He's gonna crash into that wall, man. He's gonna be down for the count for a second. Ooh, what do you do in this scenario, huh? Okay, here's my idea. I get to here, and then I go down. I kill him. He's crazy. He's absolutely nuts. I don't know how he got so good. We are about to run out of. I think those red lines mean that I'm running out of time. So I gotta freaking go, dude. I think everything's. There's monkeys. I'm dead. No, I'm not dead. I did not take any damage. Okay, we're good. Expected the game to change right there. He's crazy. he's so crazy. Making it out of floor 1 in Crypt of the Necrodancer. And you said it would never happen. I'm actually... Am I secretly cracked in this game? I haven't played this in like 4 years. And yet here I am, just bodying along. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, all good things come to an end. I'm telling you, I'm pretty sure that this video is just meant to make sure that I play the hardest possible games and just humiliate myself. In 2015, Nuclear Throne dropping. An incredible little top-down shooter roguelike that then goes on to inspire so many other top-down shooter roguelikes, such as Enter the Gungeon, for example, and so many others. It's a brilliant little game that is brutally hard. I believe that I've only so much as beaten the throne once in it, but it is a game that I do think is possible to not take damage in, right? It's just got one of those kinds of styles to it. So who knows? Maybe today is the day. After I haven't played it in, I don't know, like 2 years. Maybe today's the day that I just slip in and get some incredible wins in Nuclear Throne. There are a lot of characters and a lot of secrets in this game too, and also a pretty insane modding community. There's like Binding of Isaac anti-birth style mods for this game. Something that I probably should check out at some point in the future, but I have not been blessed with the opportunity to check out up to this point. More speed, walking normal on terrain, I just don't really care. I guess it's the only one that's halfway decent here though, because taking anything related to health in a challenge where I can't get hit is kind of a waste, right? So I might as well. There's definitely some better options if I intended on lasting quite some time in this one. But for me right now, I simply can't be bothered. Take a couple crossbow shots, big boy. You're a large lad to be. Oh, frick me! You got me. You got me. And I don't expect anything less. Now, I am sure you probably expected it as soon as I said it, but Enter the Gungeon is a game that released in 2016, inspired by Nuclear Throne and The Binding of Isaac. It put its own twist on the roguelike genre, where it kind of introduced this top-down shooter where all of your items are wacky and unique guns, with references to other games, references to movies, all kinds of wacky guns to mess around with and play with. But it also had a deep lore, all of the characters with their own pasts that you have to conquer, each character basically having its own little specified boss to beat at the end of the game, and then they proceeded to go on and build a bunch of DLC for the game as well. There's a really excellent modding community for the game too. We've actually done a lot of modded Gungeon on the channel. And it's a game that I am probably way worse at than what I should with the amount of hours that I've played in it. I do not think that I can beat this game without getting hit, but I still love it nonetheless. It's one of my favorite roguelike games to ever release, and it's in my, probably top 5 or 6 roguelike games ever made. So I highly, highly recommend it if you do not know the game. We are playing as basically one of the worst characters here, so I would like to find a gun eventually to improve our build here. We do have a key, so we can open up a chest. I also have a decent chunk of money, so I could theoretically just buy a gun too, if that's something that floats our boat. But there's not a lot of great guns that we're going to be able to buy from the shop on floor 1 here. So let's do what we can, make our way around. But this starter pistol is pretty booty with this character. I cannot deny. Some of the other characters' starting guns are way better than this. Oh, you got some heat packing down there. What are you doing, my guy? Getting a little crazy over here? I'd prefer you didn't. Thank you very much. Okay. We know this will eventually lead us to our item room because of the X on the map right there. So just play your game. Play your game. You got it all somewhat under control. Another key we do not mind seeing at all. I could go back and open up that one brown chest we saw, but I'm holding out for a red chest here in this item room. Manifesting the red chest. Okay, fair enough. We take a green though. I mean, green chests are very good. So this looks like a passive item. It is magic bullets. And what's so magic about our bullets? I wish I knew, to be honest with you. For some reason, I'm very good at memorizing items in roguelike games. Gungeon, I just have never been able to do it. Now, this is a terrible item. A squirt gun is not going to do all that much damage for me, but we can still use it a little bit, and potentially just use it to push some of these guys into the water and kill them that way. You use what you got, right? You use what you got, and try your best to make things work. We're doing fine so far. No damage taken. I would like to at least take a peek in this shop and see if there's a gun that I could use for the boss fight here, because a squirt gun is not going to take me very far on the boss fight. I'm going to tell you that right now. So we're looking for something for 48 in here. I mean, the machine pistol is just not what you're looking for, man. It's not what you're looking for. Full Metal Jacket could actually extend this run a little bit. Nope, you will have to suffer. You will have to suffer through me attempting to beat this boss with a squirt gun, okay? It's the Trigger Twins. The Trigger Twins are not that bad. They tend to stand somewhat still, so I can kind of just aimbot them with my squirt gun. Okay, this is going okay. The issue is that our pistol is not very accurate on top of the fact that it has no damage. So it puts us into, oh, frick me. We're fine. Everything is so fine. What, you were concerned there? If you were concerned, I'd hate to know what I was. I'm gonna blank real quick, a mechanic in this game where I can get rid of all bullets on the screen for a second. I have blanked again. I now have no blanks. Everything's fine, okay? Everything's so fine. You should not even be like a little bit concerned. That's gonna be a problem, I think. Ooh, it's going fine. It's going fine. You gotta kill one of them, man. You gotta kill one of them if you have any hope of escaping. Plus, the other one gets heals at the end of the combat, so you really have to kill one of them right here. Get into phase 2. One dead. Very good. He did not gain any heals. This goes to show. Again, I've played a lot of this game and I still don't know anything going on in it. But, ladies and gentlemen, I'm feeling pretty good about our potential to beat at least one floor of Enter the Gungeon without getting hit. We take those. We take those. And fortunately, the game actually gives you a benefit to doing that. An extra health, which is completely irrelevant to somebody like me. But now we have the Jolter, which is actually one of my favorite guns in the game. So that's kind of cool. It's a very, very good one. It can help to carry us through floor 2 here. 5 floors in the game. I promise you right now, there is close to a 0% chance that you are going to see more than floor 2. But who knows? I mean, crazier things have happened. This is double vision. It's an excellent item, man. It's an excellent item. I have to remember how to use it, because it's an active item. Right click. I don't remember how to scroll my active items. I really don't. I have no clue. I don't even have a preset for it. I'd like to bind that to I don't know. I'd like to bind it to 1. This goes to show I haven't actually played Gungeon since I got my new computer. So I haven't been able to figure any of this out. Can I maybe, like, is there a way for me to hit you from here? It's obviously like a little tight. I mean, it is hitting him. This is so stupid. It is hitting him though. I mean, we take those. We take those. Okay. Oh, there's another guy here though. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I'm going to do the exact same thing here. This is a miserable floor. Please, get out of here. Let me leave. Let me leave. I don't want to be here. I don't want to mess with you. I don't want to mess with this either. We're now, everything is it's a lot hotter than it was before, okay? Everything gets a little spicy when you get on to floor 2 and Enter the Gungeon. I still think floor 3 is one of the hardest floors in the entire game, but floor 2, it's no joke either, okay? Get killed. Get killed. Use the environment to your advantage, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, I could use that table to my advantage too, but I haven't found a good use for that table as of yet. Spam. Oh, God. We're good? My fear is immeasurable, and I fully intend on not getting hit. Hello, friend. Get out of here. That little freak was buffing the other guy. I don't know why these birds are here. I got no clue on that one. Do I even have, I think, what the heck is my key binding to use an item, man? Use item. I ain't got nothing on use item. Okay, that is going to be right click. Okay, we're good. I know that my key bindings for Gungeon are very weird. You need not comment on that. I've been running these key bindings in Gungeon for forever. It just takes me a little bit to remember them once I play. Because like they typically have the dodge roll as right click, and that just feels weird to me, so I put it on space, and then everything kind of just gets broken after that. This is amazing, dude. I don't have a key. I could try to lockpick it, or on a separate note, I could just buy a key, right? That seems like a much nicer scenario. Give me the good guns. It's a good gun. It's the Zilla shotgun. Okay. 264 shots in this bad boy. Legendary gun for us to use. Get blasted. Get blasted. You can charge this sucker up and he'll be even better for you. Get doused. Okay, maybe I should not have doused you. Just jolt ya? You just jolt him. You just jolt him. Okay. Oh my. We're keeping the good times rolling. Okay, I got hit. Fair enough. Fair enough. But that just means we get to move 1 year later in 2017 to my favorite deck building roguelike, and really one of the first deck building roguelikes of all time. This is Slay the Spire, a brilliant deck building roguelike game where you will be playing cards from your hand, adding new cards to your deck, and continuing to evolve 4 characters in the game to really just help you to conquer the dungeon at hand. Now, this is a game that is not really even physically possible to perform hitless in, but I am going to do what I can to expand this as long as humanly possible. Fortunately, we have some potions here that we can use to get some help if I end up needing said help. But I'll at least be able to get through the first fight here without taking any damage. What do we want here? If I have discarded a card this turn, gain 2 energy could be very good. It is the worst available card here. If I go choke, it could be decent. Riddle with holes, also always a good choice. A 15 damage card with the potential for more if you get more strength. Give me the choker, okay? Choker, I barely know her. That one has interesting implications that I'm going to ignore at this time. Kill a strike from my deck and put me into my next battle. I am concerned about this one. I would like to hit you and then hit you. You take a little bit of damage in return. I am going to end my turn. And now things get a little bit spicy, okay? 4 damage, weaken you, 6 block. We're so back. We're so back. Forces me to actually pay attention to what my cards are instead of just going absolutely insano mode in Slay the Spire. It's a good card, don't get it twisted. I would like to add a Sneaky Strike to my deck because it actually plays pretty well with Choke. This will just hurt me, so I'm going to not take it, although let it be known that I would typically take it there. Do I need Tempest? It's a weird thing to have in there. You know what? I'll do it, and you can have a strike for the future. Now, this obviously puts me into a very, very alarming scenario. There is not a whole lot that I can do going into an elite battle here. But alas, I'm going to try my best. Okay, I'm going to try my best. This is also possibly the worst elite battle that I could go into. We're gonna end up popping this Entropic Brew here in a sec. End your turn. The goal here is to use Tempest to burn a lot of health off of you. So I'm ending turn again. This is so not gonna work, okay? It's so not gonna work. It's gonna be Tempest? Well, hold on. The Entropic Brew I want to use at a time where... Okay, I'm just gonna pop this. Okay? I have no orb slots. I don't know why I definitely thought that added orb slots. Okay, yeah, that's a great point, to be honest. That's an excellent argument that you've presented yourself with, and now you're awake, and I've done absolutely nothing to mitigate that. Pop me the block, fill my inventory, 3 thorns. I mean, just pop them all. You know that this is not going to end up working in the long run. But I'll do what I can. We don't carry over blocks, so I gotta make sure we are rock frickin' solid on this one. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm rock frickin' solid. You can take that whichever way you'd like to. 14 damage, 8 damage, I don't know. There's maybe a planet in which this is doable, but that planet is Mars. That planet is nowhere in our solar system. Okay, it's gonna be... The weakness is really good, but hold on, okay? I have to go with a discard on this. Then I can go choke. No, I can't go choke yet. I have to then go this. That gives me my stuff back. This. And then this. And I still die. So, Godspeed. See you in the next game. Welcome to another luck-based RNG. Impossible to no-hit game. But it's a game that I love nonetheless in Dicey Dungeons, a game that released in 2019, bringing the roguelike nature to a dice game. Probably the first dice-based roguelike to exist. We play dice from our hand onto our items in the hopes of the enemies not killing us. Now in this case, I'm gonna warn you right now, this frog is just gonna hit me, okay? He's just gonna hit me, so this is a little bit of a tough one for us. I will hit you for 6 damage, my friend. I can re-roll this dice a million times. It is not going to do anything for me in the long run because you're gonna hit me right here. But Dicey Dungeons is a brilliant game with a brilliant soundtrack. I highly recommend you check it out. I've got a lot of episodes of this sucker on my channel. And bang. And so we move into 2020, where we play the sequel to one of the greatest roguelikes of all time, Risk of Rain 2. Now, I am finding myself in a very sticky position right here off the get-go with some very large and in-charge monsters to defeat right here. What Risk of Rain 2 presents is a new take on Risk of Rain's time-based roguelike nature, where you are fighting against time itself as you look to explore while also trying to get as many resources as humanly possible while you explore the area. Hey, can you like chill for 2 seconds? I'm trying to do my intro to this game, my guy. You're really kind of making me mad right here. Okay, and can you stop shooting fireballs at me? This is a game that I have not played a lot of, and I'm also like absolutely miserable at it. But it is a special game, and it's one that a lot of people coin as their favorite roguelike of all time, so it's only fitting that it should be in here as a very influential and inspirational roguelike for the roguelike community. Okay, these guys they're crazy, man. They're absolutely nuts. I mean, they're flinging through the air, they're doing all kinds of stuff. Get out of here. Get out of here, I'm terrified. Oh, the fireballs. Oh, all the fireballs. Okay, chill. You gotta get all kinds of messed up. Why are you coming out of the frickin' woodwork? Get out of here. Can I buy this? I don't know how to buy this. Okay. Let's go down here. Okay. I took fall damage. I didn't know you could take fall damage in the game. And now we move into the modern era of roguelikes, 2021, starting with a game that has now inspired so many other games, to the point where I'm mad at this game for inspiring so many other games. This is Vampire Survivors, bringing this new idea of a horde survival shooter, a bullet heaven by many, where you have enemies swarming you and you are trying to collect their experience that you get from killing them to then level up your character and continue to get more and more stats and unlock more and more characters and more mechanics and all kinds of wacky things. Now, this is not a genre that I really enjoy, and many of you may realize that, but there's no doubt that this is one of the most influential games in the roguelike space today. It has really just blown up and inspired so many other roguelike games, as well as been a game that has brought a lot of people to the roguelike genre, just due to its accessibility. There's a ton of content in Vampire Survivors, and it's now available on so many platforms that a lot of people just know about the game and love it and enjoy it. And that is what I consider to be a very good and influential roguelike. Let's open this chest here and see what we get. We'll get something, that's for sure. It's another whip. I may take damage as soon as I step out of this, though. Please don't do it, though. I think I definitely took damage coming out of that. But you know what? It didn't change the game, so I'm gonna say it didn't, and I'm going to be intelligent and continue going. Sometimes the game master he knows, and sometimes he don't know. And when he know, and when he don't know, he don't know. It's just how nature goes. So we do have little puddles now appearing that are helping us to deal a little bit of damage to our enemies, which is very nice for Tyler. The whips are flinging in many different directions, also very nice for Tyler. We're still oh, what the frick? That's a lot of bats, man. That was a lot of bats. Okay, it's starting to heat up. The oven is turned on, but the dip ain't in yet. Oh my god. This is also a game that I don't really think is ever meant to be done hitless, but especially with zero meta progression turned on, because I just reinstalled it today. So all of my settings from my old computer definitely did not save. Steam Cloud saves, help me out in the future. Okay, we're running. I believe we have to survive 20 minutes. If I survive 20 minutes, I'll eat my foot live on stream. Just gnaw at it like a carrot. There is close to zero chance. Give me, we need something to orbit me. I'm gonna take the Bible. Look, I know there's a bunch of synergies in this game where you collect certain things. I don't know what the frick any of them are. So I'm just gonna take some things that I know deal some damage. I know the Bible do circle around me. I think that's a pretty important thing for us to add here. Got some new enemies on the screen. They're terrifying. We also have this blue bat. I'm pretty sure the blue bat means that he drops a chest when I kill him. So realistically, that's something that I would like to explore as a nice possibility. Can we maybe kill that bat, ladies and gentlemen? I think that now the bats are going to go away and it's just going to be skeletons from here on out, and I think that potentially makes me even more scared for my future. Hey, you wanna, Mr. Bat? You wanna die? I mean, how many hits does the damn bat take? Okay, he is dead. Getting back over there gonna be a little tight though. A little tight. Give me a whip upgrade. Open up my chest. I would love for this chest to contain something amazing. It's an upgrade to my Bible, I think. Is that an accurate assessment of the situation? I think so. It's a King Bible level 2 for one more breath. Yeah, okay, yeah. Fair enough. That time the game operator said no. But boy, am I excited to be here in 2022's finest roguelike game. This is Revita, a 2D platforming roguelike that really I consider to be a true masterpiece and a combination of so many other successful indie and roguelike games, taking the nature of the Binding of Isaac with synergistic items paired with masterful platforming of a game like Spelunky, then taking other indie games as inspiration, such as Hollow Knight, where in Revita, your main currency in the game is your health, and every enemy drops souls that then allow you to heal, but then every item costs your health to take. So it's this brilliant, delicate balance where you're constantly fighting with decision making of, is it worth it for my run for me to take this item, knowing that I'm going to decrease my HP and potentially cause myself to take more damage. It's such a brilliant little masterpiece, and there is still more content coming to the game, hopefully, in the nearby future. So here we can see a statue that allows us to spend our hearts for some items here. Familiar that spawns extra souls every 6 rooms. Plasma core creates a damaging shield. Bandana is really good. Is really good. I'm going to take the bandana here, and we're also going to get a nice free relic of the provision bag. Increase your max HP and increase your damage by a lot, but it decreases for each subsequent beaten area. Not a good item in the late game, but a very good item in the right now, so I am chill with it. We will hopefully be able to flawless floor 1 of Revita. I get that it's been a little bit since I've played Revita, but I have been semi-masterful at the game in my past history. I have a lot of episodes of this game on my channel if you are interested in a nice new series to binge. We have seen it all and continue to see more and more as the game progresses. Let's be cautious here. Anything can go terribly wrong when you enter into a room, and that definitely had the potential to go terribly wrong right there in said room. Please just die, please. Just die. Very good. I wanna just check for some secret rooms around here. There is always a potential for a secret room. I definitely thought that was one right there. I'm horrific at finding secret rooms in this game. There's 2 kinds of secret rooms. There's a regular secret room and then a super secret room. You'll know when we find the secret room. You probably will not know when I find the super secret room. But that's because it's super secret, as we said. Okay, give me this. Do not get hit by the spikes. Those can't hurt you anyway. Send me in. This is spend a key for an item. I don't even know if I want one of these items at the current moment. Soul torches give more souls, increasing my shot speed. This is not a good item for me, especially not spending a key for it. Keys being a little bit of a hot commodity in this game. But I take, nonetheless. Another thing that the Revita takes from another successful roguelike game, one we've already seen in this video, is Slay the Spire's Ascension system. And it's something that Slay the Spire truly excelled in, was creating this unique form of difficulty scaling inside of a roguelike, where once you win a run, you have the opportunity to play again with things slightly increased in terms of its damage, just to keep the highest of the highest challenge going. Revita does the same thing, but it honestly does it in an even better way by providing you with new content as well as you raise the difficulty. Having some unlocks tied to beating the game on higher levels, giving you more decision making when you're playing on those higher difficulty levels. It's just good, okay? I can continue to talk about how much I love this game forever and ever and ever and ever. It's just a brilliant, brilliant game. Okay, I will take another curse. Despite this being not a great idea, we did start with a curse. We'll go souls disappear quicker. And then I'm going to re-roll the shop in the hopes of getting something like a basic damage upgrade. Still got a little bit before the boss. We'll probably spend another key for this door right here and potentially grab ourselves another item. It will be cursed, but what isn't cursed in 2023? Am I right? Send me in. Send me in. What do you got? You got a little golden chain. The chain meter can go higher. It's fine. The higher our chain meter is, sure, we'll take this. The goal is to not get hit, so not exactly an item that truly affects me in any way. Okay, we do have a champion enemy in this room. Fortunately, it is just a fly, so I'm about as scared as I would be if a rabbit was chasing me outside, unless we're watching Monty Python, in which case maybe I would actually be terrified. Okay, crits have a higher chance of happening. That's a 50% chance at crits happening. It's a very, very good item. It's a legendary item. But as our chain meter goes up, and you can see it in the top right, here's a secret room. As that chain meter goes up, we get more souls for each enemy death. So it's really valuable. Having that chain meter able to go higher just allows us to get even more souls than we previously had the opportunity to get. Send me in. Send me in. Simple damage up, we take those. Take those every day of the damn week. If you're seeing these beehives and you're like, Tyler, those beehives look like they may be something for you to take a peek at, you would be correct, but I am not going to do it in this video. If you want to see what those beehives do, you can go and check my series on Revita. Okay, I will take this chest. One final good item on this floor. It's actually been an excellent floor here today. First floor of Revita. Frog leg, good item. I mean, it's just a good item. Lot of stats in a lot of different directions. Increases my speed, combats that speed down that I took on a curse at the very, very beginning of the run. Let's fight the boss here. Denial. And we'll see what can happen. We took the Mandrake, so I do have this boss starting with a little less HP. And I am happy that it is, because my fear is immeasurable. I'm just kidding. We can probably flawless you without any issues. We do get extra resources if we do flawless you. But you'll find that we get more choices when we finish this boss. It's not just, here's your loot. It's, here's your loot, but you have to decide what loot you want. And it's such a brilliant way to do roguelike games. When you present the player with more choices and less of just, here's your items, deal with them, right? It puts more play back into the player instead of in the creator. So I get the choice of 4 things here. Which one do I want? You don't lose your chain when taking damage is pretty good because we have the increased chain. Although increasing our luck by 10%, that's a nice rare pickup. I do think this is probably the best available though, so I am going to take that. Take this, and then I'm going to pop a little heal right here. And we're gonna move on. No hits taken through floor 1 here. Will I get hit on floor 2? I mean, maybe. Maybe. There's a chance. So now I can spend max hearts in order to increase my item's efficiency. I can make that chain meter go even higher, and then make it go even higher after that. Maybe we also want crits to have a 75% chance of appearing. Seems honestly like kind of psychotic to do. But let's go sicko mode. Let's upgrade everything. I mean, the reality is that I'm trying to not get hit, right? So HP is a flat circle for me. I can kind of just take whatever the heck I want, and getting hit just means who cares, right? Just means that the game gets forced to the next one. So I'm gonna go absolutely insano mode. There's a secret room in here. Let's go snag ya. Hopefully get ourselves something nice. Damage is in a good spot, 35% right now, with the bandana now increasing it whenever we kill any enemy in the room. You'll see there it literally went up 10% when we killed the enemy. So it's pretty nice right now. We hope for rooms with a lot of enemies so that we can kill as many as possible. Okay, it's a room with a ton of enemies. Oh, I'm terrified though. I am freaking scared. I'm freaking scared. I'm freaking scared, but I am not taking damage, so who's the big loser now? I'll tell you who is not the big loser is me. I'm not the big loser. Okay. Give me all these. And well, I can't do anything because I don't have enough hearts. That's honestly, that's a very fair and respectable point. Okay. Things cruise. I believe that's a secret room. Check me? Nope, he's crazy. Someday, I'm telling you, someday I will be able to find the super secret room. It relates to music for the super secret room, and it's very hard for me to hear music while recording. I keep my volume actually quite low. You suck. But now we move into 2023, our current year, and Brotato was one of the games that absolutely changed the gaming industry when it released in June, the full release of Brotato. This was a Vampire Survivors style game, which kind of goes to continue to show you how Vampire Survivors inspired so many different games. But what it did was it brought in a new level of decision making that we just talked about that is so important for these games. Bringing in this new idea of, as you collect your money, you now have this shop where you're balancing all of these stats with items that give you positive stats and negative stats, and there's so much to think about and do while you're playing it that it made it a true masterpiece, and it continues to get updated with new content. There's a whole modding community for it too. It really is just a brilliant game, and one that I really enjoy, despite not loving the Horde Survivor genre. There's so many other amazing games that released in 2023 that should be recognized in this video, but I felt that Brotato really kind of exemplified what the roguelike genre is in 2023. As we move forward into 2024, there's so many exciting titles that I'm just itching to get my hands on. One of the big ones being Balatro, which is a poker-based roguelike, and it's a trend that we continue to see where instead of going and doing top-down shooter dungeon crawling roguelikes, instead you have these wacky ideas, slot machine roguelikes and poker roguelikes and all kinds of weird pachinko roguelikes like Peglin and Plinko Panic. There's all kinds of fun stuff that is on the horizons for the roguelike genre, and I really don't see this genre ever stopping. They're just going to continue to make more and more wacky and unique games. And it makes it a really fun time as a content creator to explore everything that these devs have to offer at this moment in time. And you already know that I am going to be checking out as many of them as possible. We upload a lot of roguelike games on this channel, and I implore you, if you enjoy roguelikes, to subscribe to the channel, like this video as well. This is actually the 4th installment in this Every Time I Get Hit the Roguelike Changes series, so if you have not seen the previous 3 episodes, I will have those linked in the description as well. That was my only plug that I am doing in this video. Let's not get hit in Brotato. I think that is pretty much an impossibility, but I am going to do what I can. Okay, give me this, give me this. The SMG is at least interesting, giving us another unique gun here. You're not a ranged gun, really? I definitely thought you were a ranged gun. Okay, we're gonna try to get, there's set bonuses you can get on all of your items here. I would like to get some set bonuses, if you may, just to help me out a wee bit. Just let it go. Having 6 weapons at this stage of the game does make the game a lot easier. It is going to start to get a lot tougher here soon, and we're gonna have to pull out our god dodging abilities, which I do not have. I've also not played Brotato in like 6 months, so this. Oh, and you got me. And you got me right on cue. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this little history of roguelikes. Every time I get hit, the roguelike gets a little bit older, little bit closer to 2023. Really appreciate all your support on the series. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know what roguelikes you love in the comments down below. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.